वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल। और मैं आज बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ क्योंकि आज है 26 अप्रैल। क्या आप रेडी है सरप्राइज़ के लिए? बताओ आपको सरप्राइज़ हो? नहीं बताऊँगी। तो आप सरप्राइज़ देखने के लिए लास्ट तक बने रहिएगा इस व्लॉग में, तो आपको सरप्राइज़ पता चल जाएगा क्या है वो। तो आज हमारा ना शेड्यूल बहुत टाइट है। पहले हम लोग फोंडा जा रहे हैं, फोंडा से फिर मारगांव से फिर पेंजिम। जब हम लोग पेंजिम जाएंगे ना तो आपको सरप्राइज़ पता चल जाएगा अपने आप ही। तो क्या मैं आपको बताऊं सरप्राइज़? नहीं, आइए चले दिन शुरू करते हैं। अभी ना हमारा यहाँ का फोंडा का काम हो चुका है और अभी हम लोग चल रहे हैं मारगांव में जाके महादेव का एक मीटिंग है वो अटेंड करना है। उसके बाद हम लोग जाएंगे पेंजिम। तो मारगांव जाके आपको मिलती हूँ। अभी ना टाइम हो रहा है 1:15 और अभी महादेव की मीटिंग ख़त्म हो चुकी है। तो अभी यहाँ से हम लोग निकलेंगे पेंजिम के लिए। और मेरी हालत देखो कैसे हो रखी है यहाँ पे। ये देखो पीछे महादेव आते हैं। तो अभी हम लोग डेस्टिनेशन में पहुंच गए हैं, मतलब सेंट्रल लाइब्रेरी डेस्टिनेशन। तो रुको मैं आपको बताती हूँ आज क्या है। महादेव का कन्वोकेशन इग्नो का। आई एम सो प्राउड ऑफ यू।
थैंक यू सो मच।
तो अभी हम हॉल में चलने लगे हैं।
Please have a seat. Thank you so much. I was reading Jim Rohn, an author, philosopher, motivational speaker, and an American entrepreneur. He once said, formal education will make a living, whereas self-education will make a fortune. Indira Gandhi National Open University laid foundations of self-learning 37 years ago and made incredible fortunes for so many people. Namaskar, good afternoon, Suswagatam to the 35th festival of this university, which we proudly call it as a graduation day or a convocation day. The convocation is always a moment of great celebration, glory, and festivity for any university. Students who take admission in the university with great enthusiasm and conviction receive the results of their hard work and dedication, and this day is in the form of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. The convocation creates a sense of responsibility, social welfare, and of course the self-confidence in the learners. Today, on the occasion of the 35th convocation ceremony of the world's largest university, we are commemorating the glory of IGNOU. It is indeed an honor and pleasure to have Sri Jose Manuel Noronha, Chairman, Goa Public Service Commission, as a guest of honor to grace this proud occasion. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome Sri Jose ji to the 35th Regional Convocation of Indira Gandhi National Open University Regional Center, Panaji. I also welcome the Senior Regional Director, Dr. Kameshwari Murthy ji, for this occasion, under whose leadership and guidance this entire convocation has been planned and executed. For me, the most important people are the backbenchers, the today who are sitting at the back rows. Yes, you heard it right. They are our proud parents. These are the people who are the most happiest people when they see their kids receiving the honors on this stage. So on behalf of this university, I am privileged to welcome few of the selected parents who are witnessing this particular event. I also take the pleasure in welcoming the other learned dignitaries, the principals, the vice principals, the coordinators, the academic counselors, and the teachers and some of the invited friends for this graduation day. It is a pleasure to welcome the media friends, of course, my own staff, and other invitees for this event. Lastly, I welcome each and every person who are proudly sitting with the scarf around you with a wide smile, a deep sense of satisfaction, and a proud feeling of achievement. And yes, it's your day. So congratulations and welcome. This convocation is being organized at 32 regional centers across the country. Morning, we had a chief guest, Sri Dharmendra Pradhanji, Honorable Minister for Education, Government of India, who has distributed the degrees at the headquarters, New Delhi. Simultaneously thereafter, we all 32 select regional centers have been conducting regional convocation ceremonies. At this convocation, there are 291,588 degrees which have been awarded. To give you a small bifurcate, PhDs are 75, MPhils are 17, 1 8,911 are bachelor's degree and others include the remaining. Coming to the regional center Panaji, we are awarding 1,080 degrees and diplomas at this regional convocation ceremony. Of course, we could not invite all of them. We have invited a select lot of 160 learners, and this select lot is the lucky lot which we can see in front of you. My university has a very notable achievements. As you all know, that it is the largest open university. It is recognized as a center of excellence in distance education by Commonwealth of Learning Canada. It provides 24 hours educational channel facility. Students enrollment have doubled in just last 4 years, that is from 15 million to 30 million, and that speaks about the volume and the demand for higher education in the country, in the developing country like India. Of course, it has largest network of learner support services, and we are proudly here to say that we offer 281 academic programs. For all of us, that we are a part of this university.
Very fortunate to have with us Sri Jose Manuel Noronha sir, the chairman of GPSC, who has accepted our invitation to be the guest for today's function. I thank him and welcome him on this occasion. The capacity to learn is a gift, right, where your hard work is being rewarded. We have assembled here in this convocation ceremony because of you. The term convocation comes from the Latin convocare, meaning the calling or coming together of for it with our vibrancy and our enthusiasm. We have a jurisdiction of District South Goa, District North Goa, District Sindhudurga from Maharashtra, and the District Uttar Kannada from Karnataka. There is an IGNOU Learner Support Center in every district of our jurisdiction with the aim of taking higher education at the doorsteps of the prospective learners. There are 10 active study centers in our region. Our enrollment in 2021 was 5,201. 48% of these students are from the bachelor's degree program. The university objective is to assist in self-development. This also applies to the jail inmates. I'm happy to tell you that we have a special study center in the modern jail in Kolali. And to
faculty members, my friend Abdul from the press is here, I can see. The youngsters, I call you youngsters because you are still learning. It doesn't matter, age doesn't really matter. Parents who are... First of all, hearty congratulations to all of you, my good wishes, and like I said, despite the age, keep going, keep studying. I was wondering what should I say to a mixed group of people, to a mixed group of faculties that come from political science, from sociology to varied interests. And like the compere was saying, merit is something that I would die for. And when I say that, I'll explain to you meritocracy, what it really means. So we had this gentleman called Michael Young who coined this term meritocracy, which means that you rise to a position of power based on your merit. Not because you are the son of somebody, not because you have the money to do it, but because of your own ability. And it's only when we as a country recognize that that is the way forward, we will not develop the way that we should develop. Now, I'll just tell you a little bit of an incident that happened in the US 2-3 years back. There was a scandal that broke out for admissions to reputed universities. Now, that scandal was known as the admissions scandal. Now, in the US, how do they admit to universities? You have to pass an exam called SAT. Maybe you all know it. It's a scholastic aptitude test. Based on that score, you get admitted to different, whether it's an Ivy League college, a good university. They also take into account your co-curricular activities, whether you're good in, and they have elite sports like squash, golf, sailing, fencing. These are all the rich people's sports. Poor man's. Then they have a backdoor entry. What is that backdoor entry? If my father is a millionaire, he gives some endowment to the university, and they build a building in his name, and then because of that, I probably may get a seat in that university. That's the back door. Now, this scam was the side door. What they call the side door is they fudged all the marks. She was a fencer, For those who did not do swimming, they showed that she or he was a swimmer. So it broke out. It was a big scam. It was a big scandal. Question that we have to ask is, why do we do those things? Why do we have to break a law or break some rules to get into a job or get into a admission to a college? That is because prestige. You want power, you want wealth. And why do you want that wealth? More often than not, it is something in us that came out because of the Industrial Revolution in 1760. That it said you have to be a consumer of things. You go on consuming, you buy. So the Industrial Revolution taught us that we have to become richer and richer and richer and go buy one house and two houses and three houses, and you keep growing. To do that, I need money. To get money, I need to do these things, So sometimes we take shortcuts. And remember one thing, the consumer in us is so clear. Our resources, everything. Trees have been cut because you want to build a new house. You want mining because it's going to get you more iron to build more cars. Computers are being built. So much of lithium is required. Cadmium is required. The elements from the earth, just to feed that consumer in us. So by doing this, we are now talking of climate change. Why climate change? Because of all that we have done, overconsumption. And we have only one earth, remember. We cannot go to Mars or Venus or Moon. We have to live here. And the climate change, patterns are changing. You have storms coming these days. Ocean levels are rising. All because of the human greed. To cut short because we want to get that power. And remember, power given to someone who doesn't deserve it is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. You should never get that. You should work towards it. Now, remember, I came to you with merit because I want you to be doing all your work from now to whenever you decide to retire, only through merit, through hard work, through dedication and honesty. You have to be honest in everything you do. There are many people who will want you to be dishonest. Don't listen to them. Absolutely no. You have to say it's not. When you say something is not possible, it is not possible. Sometimes to please, we say, okay, I will try. That is the first mistake you make. It is not possible. They'll never come to you again. Once you say no, it's over. They will go to somebody else. Earth, because you don't own this. This earth belongs to all those unborn children that are still to be born. It is theirs, it's not ours. We are just here for the time. If you don't take care of it, who would do it? Our waters are polluted, the air is polluted, the oceans are polluted, there's plastic lying everywhere. You just take a drive through our beautiful state. Highways on the side, there's construction demolition waste that is dumped. There's bags of plastic, there's dumps that are not treated properly. When are we going to get over this? This is consumption. You still see people crossing the Mandovi throwing a bag in. You all have seen, I have seen, everybody has seen, they throw a chuck in a bag. So when you go to do experiments in the seawater, I have sort of university professors, they take a grab to pick up some sand, 35% of that is plastic bags. The fish eat that plastic, and then we eat the fish. So we get it back to us. So as students, I told you first, merit, you have to. Second is you have to take care of the environment. That is something that you cannot say no to. Otherwise, we have to bear the consequences of what we do. The third point and the last point I talked about is morality. You have to do the morally right things. Like I said, even if you say no, if it is no, it is no. And morality doesn't mean that you have to be a saint or you have to be a highly religious person. Morality comes with just trying to.
Otnavnekar Harshala Vilas. Sonia Francisco Norona. Vilesh Narayan Naik. Fernandez Suarez Bimala Liana, sorry. Mandira Velip. Ashwini Nandish Naik Desai. Parab Bimal Rajaram. Lotlekar Tejal Jayendra Das for Masters of Sociology, School of Social Sciences. Once you receive your degrees, you are requested to kindly check your names properly on the degree. School of Social Sciences, Bachelors of Library Science, Geetanjali Anil Shetty.
सेरेमनी ख़त्म हो चुकी है और बहुत अच्छी थी सेरेमनी। कैसा लगा आपको ग्रेजुएट होके?
बहुत अच्छा, बाद में बताना आपको।
और तो आप लोग घर जाके डिटेल में सुनना उसके मुँह से। अभी हम लोग घर जा रहे हैं। हम लोग घर पहुंच गए हैं और आप मेरी हालत देख सकते हैं कैसी हुई है। पूरा काला काला हो चुका है क्योंकि इतना डस्ट आते हो। मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ और आप भी खुश होंगे। फाइनली महादेव को अपनी मेहनत का फल मिल चुका है और मैं बहुत ज़्यादा प्राउड हूँ उसके लिए। और ना प्रोग्राम इतना अच्छा था ना, मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती। मतलब उनका टाइम, उनके जो गेस्ट आए थे उनने इतना अच्छा स्पीच किया पॉइंट टू पॉइंट, और प्रोग्राम इतना स्मूथली सब ख़त्म हुआ। मैं बहुत ज़्यादा प्रोग्राम्स में गई हूँ पर पहली बार इतना स्मूथ और इतना अच्छा प्रोग्राम देखा है मैंने। सच में बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम था। और भी आपको जानना है प्रोग्राम के बारे में? पहले ही आपको महादेव बता चुका है कि वो बताएगा करके। सो कैमरा ओवर टू महादेव।
हाय गाइस, आई होप आप सभी लोग ठीक हैं। आज इग्नू यूनिवर्सिटी का 35th कॉन्वोकेशन प्रोग्राम सेंट्रल लाइब्रेरी पे पेंजिम में था और इस कॉन्वोकेशन प्रोग्राम में टोटल 160 स्टूडेंट्स को बुलाया था ऑन द स्टेज पे डिग्री रिसीव करने के लिए, और बाकी स्टूडेंट्स के डिग्री है ना उन लोगों ने पोस्ट पे भेज दिया था। उन लोगों ने टोटल 160 लॉट्स निकाले थे और इस 160 लॉट्स में मेरा नंबर आ गया था और मुझे एक अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली ऑन द स्टेज पे जाकर डिग्री रिसीव करने के लिए, और इससे मुझे बहुत खुशी भी हो गई। जब मैं प्रोग्राम हॉल में पहुंचा ना, 60 स्टूडेंट्स थे और जो 160 स्टूडेंट्स सभी एज के स्टूडेंट्स अवेलेबल थे वहाँ पे। किसी को कुछ हासिल करना है ना, डिग्री हासिल करना चाहिए ना, एज मैटर नहीं रहता। सिर्फ आपको डेडिकेशन, हार्डवर्क, टाइम मैनेजमेंट, पंक्चुअलिटी, डिसिप्लिन, ये सभी चीज़ें इम्पोर्टेंट हैं आपको कुछ हासिल करने के लिए। और इस प्रोग्राम में गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर था वो जीपीएससी का चेयरमैन श्री जोस नरोना, और उससे मैंने डिग्री रिसीव की। उसने मुझे बोला कि मैं केपीएम तालुका से हैं। उसको मैंने बोला नहीं, मैं कानूकना तालुका से हूँ। एक्चुअली मैं केपीएम तालुका से हूँ। मैंने डिग्री हासिल किया ना, इसको मैं क्रेडिट मंदिरा को देता हूँ, क्योंकि जब मैं पढ़ाई करता था ना, नोट्स के लिए शॉर्टेज होता था, उस समय मुझे मंदिरा सपोर्ट कर देती नोट्स निकाल के देने के लिए, और इसके लिए उसको मैं क्रेडिट देता हूँ उसको, और थैंक यू भी बोलना चाहता हूँ। उसने मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट किया। मैं रात को बहुत लेट सोता था, बाद में सुबह जल्दी उठता था पढ़ाई करने के लिए। ऐसे मैंने पढ़ाई करके, टाइम मैनेजमेंट करके, बहुत हार्ड वर्क करके मैंने ये डिग्री हासिल किया, और मुझे आज बहुत गर्व होता है, प्राउड फील होता है कि मैंने और एक डिग्री हासिल किया मेरी लाइफ में। जो आज प्रोग्राम हुआ ना, इससे बहुत मैं खुश हूँ, क्योंकि मेरी लाइफ में ना इस तरह का प्रोग्राम कहाँ पे भी नहीं देखा। वो लोगों ने इतनी अच्छी तरह से टाइम मैनेजमेंट किया ना, बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से। टोटल प्रोग्राम वाज वेरी गुड प्रोग्राम। आई लाइक दैट प्रोग्राम वेरी मच फ्रॉम माई हार्ट। थैंक यू सो मच इग्नो यूनिवर्सिटी जो लोग हैं ना, उन लोगों ने जो प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज किया। So thank you so much to them.